if you're listening to this in the car and you're on your way home,
we'll be in
turn
your
around
house.
because we're in your house.
We're in your house. Welcome to the Horror Junkies podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Pat.
And back in the studio with us is...
Dylan and...
I'm back. I told you I'd be back.
Okay, first of all, that's my line, okay?
No,
it's my
but
line.
I didn't do it cheesy, okay? And
It was a dinosaur story. It was needed.
I'm like all the Jasons and all the Jason movies. Whether you want me back or not, here I am.
You're
Here I
Jason
am.
X.
Yeah, he just...
That's one of the best ones.
Dylan
really
just
is.
shows up every Wednesday now.
Yeah.
He waits outside for us, and he's like, I'm on the show today.
Literally after
No one
we're-
tells him what
literally
time the show
after we're
starts,
done
he's
with the
just
show,
like,
he
"I'm
just
ready."
he just
I'm
sits there.
on the show today.
He just... Oh, God. How's
What-
everyone's week been?
Don't ask that
Why?
because you know it's gonna be hell.
Why, Patrick? What was your week like?
I slept in my car because I live in it.
That's like a continuing thing. It's okay.
Was it comfortable?
Yeah, it's always comfortable.
Oh, see, there you go.
He pulls his back seats down, and he's got a king-size mattress in there. It's
I
nice.
jerk off.
What do you drive?
A Kia Soul.
Kia Soul, man.
Is a king mattress back there?
No,
No.
it's just a bunch of
It's,
clothes.
it's some cardboard.
All right, one of y'all's lying. I want to find out.
How's your week been, George?
It was great until I just dropped my septum ring just now, like 5 seconds ago. Now it's on the floor.
Why are you playing with it? You should
I
probably
don't
pick
know.
it up off the floor, man.
I
It's
can't.
gross.
It's black, and I can't find it on the black carpet.
Oh.
Help!
And Dylan, how you been, man? It's been. a
I've
while.
been actually sick the past couple of days.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm not going to get y'all sick. I've been on antibiotics. I'm all straight. I'm all good to go.
Fuck me.
But today I did that thing. You know, like when you're sick and you're thinking like you can't eat, so you're thinking about all the things you're
I found
going
it.
to eat
Yes.
when you're sick. I did that today. So I went to Burger King. 'cause
Oh
I
God, no.
I went to the drive-thru, and they had that thing that's like the double quarter-pound Whopper or whatever.
Yeah.
You ate it, didn't you?
Why?
My arteries are clogged for you.
It's not a
Yeah.
half pound. It's 2 double quarters. It's like, listen, asshole, you don't like me and I don't like me. Just give me it so I can shove it down my mouth like a pelican while I'm driving, and we can just get this whole thing over with.
Did you get onion rings though?
No.
What the fuck?
What?
I know.
You don't. You get the fries.
No, I got the fries hoping to get an onion ring because you know it's
Oh yeah. 'Cause
Okay, that is way better than the whole thing on
that's
your
like
ring.
finding a clue.
No.
That's like finding a clue in National Treasure. You get it, you're like, oh my god, an onion ring, what a bonus. Then you get onion rings and the French fry. You're like, what the fuck's this French fry doing to my goddamn onion rings?
God damn it!
That's so true. I love when I get fucking onion ring in my fries at Burger King.
How
I don't
did
even
they
get the
know
fries. I get
wanted
the onion
onion
rings.
rings.
Oh God.
Do you think they have a raffle where it's
Raffle?
like, this is the guy who's gonna get the onion ring?
Yeah.
Like, this is the guy.
This is the fucking guy.
This is the order right here. Order number 654-3. You will receive this onion ring.
The one onion ring to rule them all.
Did that rhyme?
shit. Oh,
Oh,
Clerks
shit.
2. One ring, two of them. Oh my God.
Even
we're
the
on a-
trees walked in that movie.
Oh God. There's only one ring. No, there's only one return. It's Return of the Jedi.
It's not of the king, it's of the
fucking
Jedi.
It's God.
Believe that.
Hey, question. I was watching Golden Girls today at my house like I often do. Does anyone else watch that show?
yeah,
Golden
I
Girls?
do.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
great show.
Question. If the Golden Girls were thrown into a horror movie scenario, who would be the last one alive?
The
Betty White.
No, dude.
No.
The
What?
the old tiny
No.
one. The old
What?
tiny one.
Sophie?
Betty White can't
Yeah.
die.
Betty White can't
So-
fucking die.
She's immortal.
All right, are we going? Okay, now here's the other question. Are we going off of classic horror movie rules?
We're going off Scream rules.
Okay, so
Betty White wins.
Blanche is the first to go.
Oh, Blanche is definitely the
She's
first to
having
go.
sex right away.
She's right in the D all the time.
Not all.
No, wait, you
not
can-
the whole time because she's gonna die.
Yeah, that's true.
She's gone. Rose is next. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Rose is next. She's too gullible.
Way too gullible.
Yeah.
Too gullible. And I want to. I'd have
Betty
to-
White, dude.
Betty White definitely puts up the fight.
Betty White is Rose.
Oops.
Bro, I don't fucking know the character names. Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Rose
no,
is
Betty
next.
White fucking no. Then
You've never watched the show then, because Betty White will believe anything. Rose believes everything. Dorothy's a smartass. Sophie's fucking mega smartass, but she's older than Dorothy. So if they're gonna run, plus Dorothy is like taller,
all right,
stronger, and younger.
And who's this? All right, and it also depends who's the killer.
Someone in their fucking
Someone-
retirement, Miami.
If you had to pick a
sub-condo or
franchise,
whatever.
a horror figure to pick, who do you pick?
Oh, to be the killer?
Yeah,
I think.
Who do you want to see
I
kill
think
Golden Girls?
I think Ghostface would be hilarious. Because I don't know. Fuck you guys.
No,
Out of
wrong
any,
thing.
oh my god, I would have to say, it would be a funny killer? Be like George Jefferson.
It's the creature from the Black
You
Lagoon.
would just
okay?
do that shuffle.
Carlton.
Are we doing like
Are we
characters from
from
horror
Fresh
movies
Prince?
or characters from other like sitcoms?
This episode has started
Will
off.
Smith.
Will Smith.
No.
Okay. What's happening?
no. Oh,
I asked a simple
no.
question.
I know.
Who? What, George? What, Pat? Sorry.
What's his fucking name?
I'm offended.
From Roseanne.
Sorry. From what? Rivendell?
John Goodman's character?
John Goodman eats them all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss the part in Roseanne where John Goodman was a cannibal?
In this world, he is.
In this world, he is.
Oh.
This
right,
is my
right,
world.
right.
It is whatever I want.
Okay, guys. So
Or
let's
Reba.
let's fucking get into this week's episode.
Here's your one chance, fancy. Don't let me down. Stab, stab, stab.
Okay, you guys ready? You guys
No.
get that out
I
of your
guess.
system? I think our listeners probably turned off by
Jesus
now.
fucking Christ.
But I guess let's get into it, guys. We fucking the news, Patrick. What's going on? With
Oh, we're doing the news now?
the news now.
What always happens at the beginning
Beep,
of the
beep,
show?
beep,
I don't
beep,
know.
beep, beep, beep.
Blizzard brings us a Diablo comic miniseries. Poop.
That was hard for you to say, wasn't
It
it?
sure was, because I don't know anything about this
Not
franchise.
good.
So Blizzard, being the producers of
World of
Warcraft, StarCraft, Overwatch, a lot of games.
Anything that's good, pretty much.
They're making a Diablo comic book miniseries.
Cool.
Interesting.
That's fucking actually. Have you never played Diablo?
I've never played the games.
It has a really cool story.
That shocks me.
Yeah, I've
But
totally.
I
played
don't.
them
I don't
before.
take Pat to be like a gamer.
Yeah, I don't either.
Really, because he still has my Portal 2.
I still have it.
Wow, grudge
Do you
much?
actually still have it?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, I really want it back.
I mean, Portal 2.
It was a great.
If
It's
it
also
was-
for an
if it
Xbox
was-
360. You don't have, do you?
I have my R2D2 360. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he was bragging about it.
Oh, let me
The
just
other
pick
night.
up that name I dropped.
So just so you guys know, Diablo is an online game. It's fucking old. They also brought it to the PlayStation and Xbox a while ago with Diablo 3. Class RPG game, level up, hack and slash. Pretty fucking hard. I'm actually really good at it.
I about destroyed my parents' computer playing Diablo 2 while running Kazaa in the background,
Yes.
just like trying to get like mud vein torrents and just like playing Diablo 2. Just like, oh fuck yeah! I'm just like, and we had this tiny closet in the hallway that was like flush with the hallway. So if I shut the door just right, I didn't exist.
He's just in there fucking playing in the
I
cow
was just
world.
some like pale ghoul hunched over in the closet, just like
listening to
playing this fucking
listening
game.
to Dig for the 60th time.
Motherfucker dag. Just like Amazon's throwing unrealistically 35 spears at once.
The only time it came out was, Mom, the Wi-Fi's out.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, George. We're talking
What are you
dial-up,
talking
bro.
about?
Diablo 2
My
's
parents couldn't use the phone while I was playing that game.
Mom, get off the phone!
Diablo 2 that old?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude.
we had a compromise.
Yeah, it was right around DSL.
My parents didn't use the
Ugh.
phone while
Sorry,
I was
too
playing
busy
Diablo.
StarCraft, a good
If
game.
I did not go in their room and turn on the television while my mom was using the VHS player to record her soap operas.
Oh,
What she used to watch.
Oh God, what was it Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, or whatever?
Young and the Restless.
I swear to God, if I went in that room and touched the TV and changed the channel and that ruined the tape, my ass was grass.
That's fun. Do you remember the cow levels in Diablo?
Oh yeah, who
Dude,
doesn't?
So you would just log into this world, and all you hear was moo 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 moo. And if you heard that, your ass was dead. One hit from these fucking they were literally cows walking upright with giant battle axes, and one hit you would fucking die.
I don't
And
want to
they just go,
exaggerate.
"Moo,
There's
moo,
about
moo, moo."
500 of them.
Yeah,
Jesus.
literally, you would get a horde of walking cows. But anyways, guys, that comic is going to be set in the dark and demon-infested world of Sanctuary. The Diablo game series invites players to face down the infernal hordes of the burning hells and rewards them for the efforts with piles and piles of epic loot. Loot.
Love it.
And if you
Do we
die,
know-
you always have to fucking go get your shit back. Like,
Pat,
if
do
you-
you have any sort of video game thing?
What do you mean? Like any console?
Like
Yeah.
a platform.
No, not at all.
Well, then I'll play it with George then.
Yeah.
Yay! Nah, you got PS4, Dylan?
Stop it.
Nope.
Stop it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Come to my world.
No.
No.
Sony's greedy.
Xbox
So-
rules today.
Sony's greedy.
I don't care. Better graphics. Anyways, moving onward before we start that conversation.
If I do get a console, I am gonna get a
The
PS4.
Palpatine of
Good.
consoles.
I will
What about
flip this
Fortnite
table.
crossover? We will build the first empire of non-crossover Fortnite.
It's so true, though. It's sad. But whatever. Still better platform. So the director, Corin Hardy, apparently tells a chilling ghost encounter while filming The Nun in Romania.
Fake.
Of course.
Fake? Well,
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
let me just read
This is how you
this.
marketed a fucking movie.
This is how you get
Especially
A
a
Ghost
movie
movie.
nobody
But
wants.
it happened at
Hey,
San Diego Comic-Con.
I
So it
want
must
it.
be real.
This movie doesn't look that bad.
Oh yeah, I'm on board with Mike.
Look, didn't
I'll-
someone die during The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Step your game up, bro.
Also, the director's dog too. I think
Multiple
died or
people
some
died,
shit.
and the set burned down, I
Yeah.
think, twice.
Yeah, sorry, I don't believe this.
Okay, so let me just tell you the ghost story.
Oh.
We were shooting in a real Romanian fortress. It was used to store weapons like an old bunker. Everyone was a bit unnerved by it. Pitch dark tunnels you could get lost in. So when we shot this sequence, it was called the Corridor of Crosses, and it was a 200-foot long corridor, deep, dark, and dank. Dank.
Sick.
Weed, bro.
Where I was situated, I had to be out of a camera shot, so I was in one of these cells in the thing apparently, and literally a door from the corridor into a pitch black room. Apparently, he saw two guys from the crew sound department just sitting in the back, and a little further in the dock, he said hi because he was focused on the film, and he turned his back and sat with the back to those guys, and he was watching the monitors. This is really weird. Where does the ghost story happen? So apparently,
Somewhere there's a ghost story.
Somewhere in here is a ghost
Okay,
encounter.
People were working.
Some
That's
pe-
scary.
Yeah,
I mean, a
people-
guy who
nobody
writes
likes to
horror
work.
movies wrote a scary story
Yeah, right?
that happened to him.
Well, he's not good at it.
Apparently,
Who's
half an
not
hour
good
later, he finally got the shot. He got up, turned into 2 minutes, said, "Did you see that?" And as he turned around, there was just no one in the room. So he okay.
That's his fucking ghost story.
And
Sounds
there
like
had-
Corin Hardy's
well,
been
it's
smoking
not a
them
ghost story.
jazz
It's a
cigarettes.
ghost encounter.
Okay.
It's a ghost encounter.
What if they were at catering, bro?
This is true.
Where?
Apparently,
He must
he
be
says
high on
that
heroin
he saw
or
like
something.
Romanian soldiers while filming The Nun.
Damn it, Demi Lovato.
So, damn, George.
Too
about my
soon.
wife
Too
like
fucking
that.
soon.
I'm talking about my wife.
Um,
That's my wife.
I definitely feel like he's just building hype about his movie, trying to make it more scarier. I mean, it is filmed in Romania,
To who?
so
Morons?
I don't know,
Like-
dude.
Scooby Doo clusterfuck is he trying to write that he went on?
I don't know. I mean, the fortress the fortress they filmed in it is actually an old fucking fortress, and it looks creepy. So to say that not weird shit happened probably while filming is an understatement.
I guess.
Because that movie probably brought up some bad juju in that old building.
If you believe in that stuff.
I mean, if you believe in that stuff,
Here's the thing. I'm talking shit about this movie. I'm gonna be there.
yeah, you're gonna be there
You're
September
still
ass-
getting my
this
money.
asshole's gonna
September
get my
7th when
money.
it comes out.
He's gonna get my money. So whatever.
Yeah,
He's
it
gonna
looks
get movie pass money from me.
Movie Pass is gonna have like 60 stipulations put on at that point.
Oh God, what's next, Pat, or George, or Dylan? Whoever wants to take over the next news post.
Yeah, you guys do fucking something.
Yeah, do some work, guys.
I'm just here to go LOL a lot.
Oh, okay,
I'll read it.
okay.
Goddamn jerks.
Goddamn jerks.
Image Comics Infidel could become the next great horror film.
I'm the only one that read the comic, yeah.
Yeah, I was busy completing
read
my
it.
Fortnite challenges today, buddy. So
Did you get the birthday challenges complete?
I got them all, baby.
Yeah, same, man.
I'm clear.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, if you guys have read comics, if you're into comics and you read Image Comics, that should
Which
be
are
yours.
the best comics,
Which
may I add.
they are. real quick, Infidel is a
fuck Dylan.
Why?
Because he's an asshole.
Okay. So Infidel follows a Muslim American woman who's in an interfaith relationship with a man named Tom. She's the stepmother of his kid Chris, and they live with his grandmother, or mother, I should say, Leslie. It's a ghost story, and it pertains to like this building where a bomber lived, and they bombed like the top floor or something like that. A lot of people died. So there's a lot of spirits in the house apparently, and they're fueled by hatred and racism and discrimination and things like that because the writer, Pornsnack Peicheschnaut, if I said that correctly, probably butchered it. He kind of took this from his perspective as being a Thai American, and his mother being a Thai immigrant. The discrimination and prejudice that he faced growing up, and he kind of took that and put it into a horror story. I read it all today, so that kind of tells you that it's a good story. If you can read a comic book series back to back and not really get tired of it.
How many? Is it just one? Is this one issue out, right?
No, there's 5 issues.
5.
It's been out, so it's a monthly release.
Okay.
I want to say, so it's been out for 5 months. I know issue 6 is coming.
Okay.
Where it leaves off is really good, and I could see this being a really good horror movie.
Is it physical
Why is
or
this
just digital?
demon sucking on her neck?
What do you mean?
Is it a physical release or is it just digital?
Oh, it's physical and digital. So
Yeah.
most comics, especially Image, they're going to be a physical digital.
I usually wait
Yeah.
to get the trades.
You're
I
that
don't
guy.
know if it's on a trade yet or not.
Oh no,
I
it won't
can't
be for
tell.
a while, but I mean,
no, they usually wait till like what 6 issues into.
It's
Yeah,
usually
usually
the
yeah,
first arc.
it's either gonna stop here or if the story's continuing, like he said, it might be issues 1 through 6 in a trade or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Image Comics presents Infidel.
Watch Gamer's latest documentary on the Silent Hill series,
I watched. Did you guys watch this at all? Or
No.
What
See
is
it?
that?
It's pretty cool.
and Gamer with the
V.
V.
Gavars.
Why?
They-
Why are things doing this now?
Because we're choosing some vowels over others.
Yeah.
Prejudice.
It looks cool on the
Um,
logo.
No, they do like documentaries on video games, and they go back to like the histories and things like that and pull them up. So if you're into Silent Hill and you love that like history element behind it, this starts from like the beginnings of Silent Hill up into present day, and it's like I want to say like a 30-minute, if that, a 30-minute documentary about.
yeah.
So if you're really into the Silent Hill franchise, it's purely games, not the movie arcs or anything like that.
So does it just go over like the story and like what happened in games 1, 2, 3?
I guess it's just like the development and
So
stuff like that, right?
it covers like the series that's from the very beginning of the series, including it does include the 2 film adaptations. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So to the Rocky Decline. So like it goes from like the best to like the tragedy of it all.
Oh, wait, you mean the
ending out-
second movie?
Yeah.
This is the
So-
one time I'll say it, Mike, but I'll give PlayStation that one. Silent Hill is awesome.
Yeah, you're welcome. But no, I mean, if you're interested and you like that kind of stuff, like where you get to learn more about the history of some of your games,
Yeah.
check that out. It's on YouTube. I'll post a link on our social media accounts for you guys and shit like that. But check it out. It's a lot of fun. I watched it at work today.
We have a Halloween Horror Nights update.
Yes,
Hey,
we
hey.
do. New house.
Now we're getting into the good
New
stuff.
house was announced today. A new house, y'all.
Carnival Graveyard.
Yeah.
Rust in pieces.
Did you guys watch this video for it?
I did.
I did not. No,
Really?
I saw like a couple seconds, and I saw like an old like carnival like roller coasters and Ferris wheels. Dope.
I didn't see it, so pull it
So
up.
this is the this is the ICP Twisted Haunted House, right?
Yeah, this definitely is. The
Carnival
wait.
Graveyard.
As guests trespass into a dilapidated carnival, they will find a maze of decayed rides and games, and soon discover they are not alone. Horrifying guard dogs, a grotesque tunnel of love. Ooh. Gleefully vicious performers loaded with deadly weapons, fabricated from old rides, and more will stalk guests. Every move as they try their best to escape.
Gallons of Fago.
Gallons of Fago.
You're
You
not
walk in, you
get-
get covered in Fago, and you leave.
No,
in
it's
love.
mandatory that you get the fucking Juggalo face paint. Like if you don't have that
throw
on,
it on your face.
Yeah, they just fucking slap it on you.
All I'm saying is if I
Here.
go to that tunnel of love and don't leave with the juggalette, I'm burning the place down.
So
Burning
real
down
quick,
on the
we're gonna
ground.
play the Carnival Graveyard guest trailer. If so, bear with us.
It farted.
It did fart.
It went
I love the
ambience.
not the ambience, fuck you, but I love the marketing films they're doing for all their houses this year. I think
Yeah, me too.
who's
Fun.
ever
Did that say
doing
trespassers will be violated?
we'll
Whoa.
just, yeah.
If you get trespassed, you're gonna get fucked.
Pretty bad
look,
wordage,
wow,
I think.
wow.
Why are the lights on, Pat? We need ambiance in here.
We need ambience in here.
George, you're closer.
Carnival graveyard, rust in pieces.
Right there.
Ah, there's people screaming.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Some fat clown. What up, fam?
Whoop whoop, motherfucker.
Whoop whoop. This Fago starts going everywhere. Moon mist,
Fago.
motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, I'm looking forward to this year, man. This
Yeah, me
year's
too.
really building that fucking hype.
Yeah.
With Stranger Things, Trick or Treat.
They got me with a trick or treat one for real. I really feel like
Wait,
Stranger
is it
Things is
actually
going
a
to get
house
the
this year,
Walking
though,
Dead
or is-
treatment.
Yeah.
Finally, not just the scare zone.
I hope Stranger Things doesn't get the Walking Dead treatment where it's
What,
there
we're gonna get one every year?
I hope not. I think they have a different creative team. It feels
It
like
has to be.
Yeah.
because like who's come like
Are there any classic monster ones this year like there normally
they
are?
aren't done announcing houses yet. So I think
have
we're probably getting another. We're probably getting another one soon because it
How many
starts
houses
in
have been
September.
announced? 3 so
Dude,
far?
No,
No.
we have the slasher.
Yeah.
We have Trick or Treat. We have Stranger Things. We have Carnival now. And then we have the Outbreak House. So 5.
So we have 5 more to be
5
announced.
more houses. 'Cause
And
they're
there's
doing,
scare zones they haven't announced yet too.
No, the scare zones
There's-
are all done.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have the Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. that's
Chucky,
right.
and then they have 3 originals.
Chucky is a scare zone.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that one, but we'll see.
You know,
kids running
I
around.
wouldn't mind another Halloween house, man. The last 2 years with those Halloween houses have hit it out of the fucking park.
We'll get one next year for sure.
I want to
Yeah,
bet that we're going to get a Blumhouse again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Probably for
I
the
hope
nun.
we get an alien house.
Again.
Not like an alien, like alien, like in the sense like aliens, like an alien haunted house.
Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial.
An
house.
ET. I want an ET house.
Do the thing again. Do the thing, but the original, not the remake.
Yeah.
Because the last time they did the thing, it was for the 2011 remake.
Yeah. and
But
it was
before that,
garbage.
they did the original, and it was actually sick.
Yeah. No, I mean that one would that one was like American Werewolf in London. It didn't scare me because I was so stoked to be like
in there.
in the creation of it, and I
Yeah.
just saw so many things that I just like was too busy looking at stuff to get scared.
Real quick, just so you guys are here, we'll have a little brief meeting. Scream Again will be happening soon, and we are going to be working with them potentially with doing a lot of videos and things like that on-site podcasting and shit like that. We're going to be doing, if it works out, a live podcast. Well, not a live podcast, a
This is the
recorded
first
podcast.
time me hearing about this.
Yeah, where we walk through their giant fucking house alone.
No way I heard about this.
Ooh,
Uh,
can we find
and
a way to
let
be
me
mic'd
tell you
up,
right
too?
now,
We should find a way to
I'm
be
going
like, mic'd
to.
up.
Yeah,
through
we're
all
gonna
that.
we're gonna
And
figure that out.
filmed?
Don't worry.
But no film.
No film because it's dark. Remember, this is the one where
Yeah.
they turn the lights off. The one we're gonna be doing is probably
Wait, I have to do
Blackwell
that
Prison.
shit?
Oh yeah,
Can't wait.
We walk through it. It's about a 15-minute walkthrough. This
Good
place
God.
is huge. No.
Oh, we went
Patrick
to
and
the-
I went there before, and it's fucking huge.
And
so
scary.
We're doing that. So more information on that, guys. You're hearing that first for here. So
Good God.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. But first, San Diego Comic-Con just happened. It's finally wrapping up. Got a lot of trailers. One of them we're gonna watch right now is Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Yeah, I haven't seen this trailer yet.
Oh look, it's Stranger Things.
Neither have I. I have not
Billy
seen
Baby
this either.
Brown. That's flags.
Ah, America.
The wind changed.
We hear the cause. I've heard that before.
Watch, she's gonna be in the. She's only gonna be in the first 15 minutes, and then she's gonna fucking die, like Bryan Cranston did.
No, dude, she's gonna do that thing where she defeated the Demogorgon with. She's gonna fucking like put her.
I got a
hand
theory
out.
about what she's doing. I got
Yeah.
a theory.
Oh, do you?
She going to the
Well,
upside
share
down?
it, Dylan.
No, we'll wait.
Why? We've
Also-
seen this trailer before.
Great sound choice
I mean, no,
for
we
a
haven't.
trailer. Like
Oh,
that
it's
background music.
Like, this is one of the coolest trailers I've seen all along.
Yeah, I agree.
And George doesn't even like trailers.
I mean, I'm so.
I couldn't
happy.
help myself with this one. I had to. watch
Oh,
it.
look, it's fucking Silicon Valley. Fucking Pied Piper's in this
Look,
fucking
it's
movie.
King, what's his name?
Ghidorah,
King Ghidorah.
Thank you, Dylan.
King Crimson,
Queen Cruel.
King Cruel.
Look, she's gonna touch it. Is that Mothra?
No, wait.
No.
Actually,
No, it is Mothra. Mothra's in the trailer.
Yeah, Mothra.
I mean, what? I've never
Okay.
seen this trailer
Oh wait,
before.
what? This is our first time seeing it. He farts. Have you seen that video yet?
No.
Yeah.
So someone.
There he is.
There's
There's
Mothra.
Dude, that Mothra shot is fantastic.
It just like this music
It seems
behind
magical.
the
I know.
trailer makes it feel so fucking fantastic.
Makes you feel
But-
epic.
But like everyone's dying.
Right?
Everyone's
there's
gonna
just
die.
Destruction everywhere.
Like the
but
Titans are symbolizing the erasing of the human plague.
You
Like,
mean the
they are-
apocalypse?
Yeah. They bring forth the apocalypse.
born anew.
Hippopocalypse?
Oh, Patrick, shh. Can't tell anyone about that.
I mean, we already told the podcast.
I know.
Oh my god.
Damn. I'm stoked.
There's so much going
A
on.
good long. Oh, my fucking King Tyron. King Lannister. Whatever his fucking name was.
Showed too much.
Nah.
Not at all.
Not at all, dude.
Not
That's the
enough.
I
good
have
thing
no
about
idea what
this
this movie's about. I don't know
I don't
what's
know. I
happening.
have no idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no,
All right, Dylan. Tell us what you
See,
think.
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
y'all just may have ruined it. But
Why?
maybe not, because I don't think that monster that got close to Millie Bobby Brown was Mothra.
It is.
How
I
do
don't
you
know. Maybe it's
Because
not.
it got confirmed that the Mothra is going to be in this movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
when
may
you
not.
saw
lot of
moth
monsters.
wings,
Yeah.
when you saw moth wings like 70 miles wide, I guess, but
Yeah.
you
What
gotta think
shot
of-
are you talking
You
about?
got to think about it because,
The-
well, you only see the face, you don't see wings.
Yeah, you see like a bulbous head and
You
some
just see the.
eyes.
Oh, I didn't think that was Martha. I thought the wing shot was Mothra.
Oh no, that's definitely Mothra. Because
Yeah.
Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla are confirmed, but they also, they're linking King Kong into this
Oh, yeah.
movie. I think, and now if they're smart like me, they're
Which
gonna
you're
they're gonna
not.
do this. That head looks like a turtle head.
You think it's Gamora?
I think it's Gamera, 100%.
Gamera, yeah.
I think it's
Ah.
Gamera, and I think Millie Bobby Brown is the child that calls and pilots Gamera.
There you go.
That would be fucking sick.
And then at the end of the movie,
I
all
will vomit if I'm correct in the theater like a sprinkler. I will be like, I knew it.
Like that fucking kid that threw up in your movie theater.
Oh my
Because
god.
Avengers was so good, that kid went. Everyone died, and it went. Blah!
Literally, this is not.
Right when Peter Parker went, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. That kid went, you got to be kidding me. And then right when he died, that kid went. Blah!
No lie, he sent us a picture. Some kid literally threw up in this movie theater.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I
Yeah.
hadn't even seen the movie yet because I saw it at like 2 a.m. and I was like, well, I got the puke bag ready.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
no,
puking too.
For real, no. But yeah, no. I think it's funny you say that, like because there's 4 monsters.
Yeah.
Gamera not confirmed, but I would hope so. King Kong's in it, but not in the trailer. What if they're the 4
he's probably going to be a
horsemen?
post-credit scene.
I'm thinking that's because they're going through the Titans. Like they're referring to them as the Titans.
Yeah.
And she's talking about how the Titans will wipe out the infection. And then we have
people.
Exactly. And we have that shot where the pterodactyl looking what's
Rodan.
is flying and literally
Everything
ripping
behind
up
it, dude. It's
everything
awesome.
behind it. So
Yeah,
it's like,
it's his flight path. Whatever he flies over dies. He's like death.
yeah. So
And I think that they did a good job making Rodan, who is not by compared to King Ghidorah and Mothra and Godzilla, he's like a pterodactyl.
yeah.
But they made him really badass.
Yeah.
Which I was like, good, you're giving him props. Like
We're
he
gonna
looks
do
awesome.
a whole
Yeah.
fucking 2-hour-long Godzilla episode.
Can we
before
fucking
this.
I'm
please?
ready.
We're gonna watch
I'm
all the
so
Godzilla
ready.
movies.
I
Wait,
wrote down.
no.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Even 2000.
Even
Fuck
yes.
yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Hell
even
yeah,
even
dude.
Ferris
I want
Bueller's
Jean-
Day Off with
I
fucking
want
Godzilla.
I want Jean
Yes.
Reno's Elvis impression.
No, because that one doesn't pertain to the actual Godzilla. That I don't put that movie in canon.
What about Godzilla's Shine or Shing, whatever?
Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla.
Fuck yeah.
I would love to
Cool.
watch it because I haven't seen it yet.
What?
Oh god.
I
All
haven't
I'm
seen it.
saying,
So
Damn.
what is that?
all I'm
George?
saying is that when this movie comes out, if I don't see King Kong grabbing Godzilla by the tail and swinging him around like in Super Mario 64,
You shut
while
your
he's
fucking mouth.
bro, it's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
All
I'm-
I
I like
need-
Godzilla more than King Kong.
all I-
So fuck you.
Dude,
We're
King
not-
Kong swinging around Godzilla, spewing flames.
I don't
Dude,
think we're
Godzilla, King Kong is
By his
like
tail.
Alabama, Florida style, like rivalry. King Kong, you fucking morons! Like,
Oh boy, I can't wait for that too.
Yeah, this
Like,
is gonna be intense.
Yeah.
Godzilla
no.
all the way. What the fuck?
yeah, Godzilla, 100.
Yeah, 100% Godzilla. dude.
Although King Kong defeats Godzilla in the old movie,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we don't talk about that fucking movie.
and then King Kong fights Mecha King Kong.
Like
Yeah.
Godzilla fought Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, but like that was more
See,
like
and then that's
way
how you
more
bring
canon.
a Pacific Rim into the new series, and you're
Please
done.
don't, please,
Please stop right there.
please don't.
Another thing I want to bring up. Did you guys see the fucking post I made on Instagram? I'm hoping
Absolutely not. Didn't
the
see
fucking venomized Funko Pop
toys?
characters.
Yeah,
Can
they
we
haven't
talk
got my
about how
they
the
haven't
things
got
make-
my money yet, and they won't get it now.
Oh, George and I are already fucking
dude,
bankrupt.
I started a GoFundMe, be like, please, I
Bet
can't.
you
I have
would,
no
virgins.
self-control, and I need all these Funko Pops.
Hey,
help.
George, how sad do you feel that we don't have an FYE anywhere nearby? Because that
the-
carnage.
Trust me, the closest one is in Daytona at the end of I-4.
Bro, we're going.
It's right across the International
Because-
Speedway, and trust me, my ass is getting it.
I
that-
got.
How you
There's
gonna
one
get
in
there?
There's one in Jacksonville.
That's
'cause
too
there's
Y'all
a-
cash at me. I'll go get it for
Yeah,
you.
there's a full bodies Carnage symbiote that's an FYE exclusive, and it looks sick.
It is getting really
And
sweaty
that
in here.
Incredible Hulk Venom.
One of
is
them's a
fun.
GameStop exclusive, right?
Yeah, there's a GameStop FYE,
There's
Hot
a
Topic,
Target.
and a Target. I think those are their bigger storefronts now. So they do like Target gets exclusive, GameStop.
Yeah, so it's Venom, Iron Man, Venom himself, Captain America, Carnage, Venomized Hulk, Black Panther, another Carnage. That's the exclusive one.
Yeah.
And then Ghost Rider and Loki.
The Ghost Rider one is sick too, which is I thought was really cool.
They should just do one giant building of like FYE, GameStop, and like all the
Just call
stores
it
that sell
Funko.
Funkos into one building and call it Sam's Club for Virgins. You nerds would have exclusive memberships, platinum rewards.
I would be first in line on Black Friday. It'd be
I
there
bet
3
you
days
would.
before.
Oh God. All right. Any other news? Anything anyone watched lately that they kind of want?
They're planning to make the Predator movie into a trilogy. That's it.
Okay. There was a huge rumor that they were going to introduce a female Predator, and it was just proven
she's
false.
hot.
But
They
it's
could
like
do it because
that could have
but
been
the
really
thing is,
cool
like,
though.
here's my thing: how can you even tell if that Predator is a male or not? It's
it has tits.
It has breastplates.
Problem solved.
problem solved.
Look at the
That's tits.
breastplate.
Open shut case, Dano.
Well, fuck that. It's close.
No,
Let's
that's
move
literally
on.
how it is. Because in the comic books, they have female
I know.
predators and they have.
You would think
Tits.
the female predators would be more badass.
They probably are.
They
Probably
are.
way more savage.
Yeah, you would think that like they're just like way like
We'll probably get them in the next Predator movie. They're
Probably
like, we
like
made
Black
a fucking.
Widows. They're like, all right, fuck the male, snap them in half and eat them. Just
that fucking
yeah.
yo. I would say like
So if they kiss, is that scissoring?
there's a. That's what they're
Jesus
doing
Christ.
while all the male predators are gone.
Wow.
What do y'all want to do now? No, but I would say that there's a Predator movie poster, the red one with the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the coolest movie poster I've seen in a long time.
They
It's
d- they
so
got-
awesome and so retro style.
For a movie I wasn't excited about, I'm
For
really
the first
excited.
trailer, I wasn't excited. It was like,
Oh, the first trailer was so stupid.
yeah, it
didn't
was
watch
like,
the
this is what
trailer.
you're going with, and they were like, no, the real one's coming soon, and they're like, fix it.
Here's the
fix
Red
it.
Band trailer that tells it all.
Cut that
Yeah.
fucking kid out of this. Cut that kid out of this.
And the UPS. Oh God.
yeah,
That
no.
was so stupid.
Yeah, no.
But
Thank
you
God.
guys watch anything lately before we get into this week's episode?
Riverdale.
Of course you did.
Riverdale.
I finished Handmaid's Tale.
How was that?
Stressful.
Still haven't started it.
I need to start that.
I go to watch it and I go, I'll watch Seinfeld instead.
It's good. It's not a hard watch, but it's definitely a stressful one. I'll tell you that right now. I also started Castle Rock. Watched the first episode almost all the way through.
Oh wait, who here has Netflix?
I do.
I do.
Can
All
I
of
use
us?
it?
No.
I also don't have Netflix right now.
I'll pay you.
It's a long story.
I use Eddie's, so go for it.
All right, cool.
Mike, let me get that password too.
Oh yeah, I was there for that conversation.
It's not
He's
my
like, "Yeah, You haven't
Netflix."
paid me.
Mhm. Yeah, but he uses my Hulu,
Yeah.
and it's the no commercial Hulu, so kiss my ass.
Oh well,
Yeah,
classy.
what am I, poor? Only poor people watch commercials.
All right, so I guess it's time to get into the fucking show. Let's fucking do it.
Well, I did watch something last night y'all
What'd you
might like.
What?
It's called Bottom of the World.
Bottom of the
It's
world.
on Netflix. It's kind of a hard find. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes. It's like a really long Twilight Zone.
You said it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
You said hard to find.
kinda. It's
Would I
like
just
it's,
have to
it's,
type
it's
it
not.
in?
It's not,
Apparently
like,
you don't got Netflix.
it's not like advertised.
Right. Gotcha.
It's like
But-
you have to go into the horror genre.
Or
and
no,
scroll.
not even,
have
not
to
even,
go into
no,
search engine and
because I
look
looked
for
in
it.
sci-fi and horror, and it wasn't in either of them, so I had to type it in.
Oh.
But it has to do with like purgatory and like dreams and like
I'm down.
it's
Are you sure it wasn't called Inception?
David Lynch-esque in a way.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Totally
like
down.
I mean it's not like David Lynch off the leash type shit, but it's
Yeah.
like it has to do with like purgatory and dreams and like
Yeah.
consequences and like shit like that. It was a pretty cool watch. It's only an hour. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. So
That's not bad. I'll have to check it out.
It's an hour
Yeah.
and 20 minutes of Fortnite.
Oh my God, George, shut up.
No one likes fucking virgins. I swear. we're on a college campus. Someone call the nearest frat and get this nerd out of this fucking room.
Says the guy that texted us going, why won't George play with me? He's playing with his cool friends.
Yeah, your little brother.
Damn.
Me revealing that is making it worse on me.
Yeah,
Eddie was
now
mad.
you're a dick.
Eddie was mad too.
You don't make Eddie mad, George.
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking talk about some movies. How about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So the
Pledge.
house is October built. I said October weird, but whatever.
October.
First thoughts. What are you guys' first thoughts?
Well, you see, there was houses in October.
Oh God! All right.
Okay.
And
I like.
He's
it.
not wrong.
I fucking.
He's not wrong.
I enjoyed this movie. The
Yeah.
first one definitely.
Yeah.
That was one of those movies where I was with someone and we were like, "Well, what are we gonna watch?" And I was like, "Well, this looks weird. Let's
Yeah.
watch this." Like this. Like we based it off the cover. I'm like, "Well, this could really suck,
Yeah.
or it could be good," because that was the same with The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that one.
Oh my God, I watched it and I was so pleasantly surprised at how awesome it
Really?
was. Oh
I'll
my
have to
God,
check it out then.
It was super good, like slasher movie, really 80s, like it was like a hard 80s bite, but it was still good. I watched Houses October Built and it was one of those pleasant surprises. Like,
Yeah.
dang, this is good, and it's a real. Found footage. You can count me out. I didn't know it was found footage, but I was like, well, I already pressed play. So here goes
Can't press
nothing.
the
Here goes nothing. You know, I'm that lazy.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just not a fan of the found footage stuff like Quarantine. I like Blair Witch. That because I saw it when it first came out.
mean,
'cause
yeah.
I'm an old man. But
I was there.
where were you? I was in the shit. Well, actually, when it first came out like the same week as like The Sixth Sense. And my mom was like, "What do you want to go see, Blair Witch or Sixth Sense?" And I said Sixth Sense, and I'm so glad I picked that. So much glad, because I would hate to have sat in a theater with my mom while they said "motherfucker" 150 times. I'd have been like, "Oh, the woods are scary, huh, Mom?" Like, "Motherfucker, where's the fucking map?" Like, luckily I waited to watch that at home. But yeah, just not a found footage fan. It all seems fake, but this was very convincing.
Yeah. How about you, George?
Me.
First thoughts.
I honestly loved it.
Yeah.
You hyped it up, so I was like, all right, bro, this is going to be dope. And then I was like, okay, not what I thought.
Not what you
But
thought.
I very, very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember watching this movie. I found it on Netflix, and I was like, the cover art really wasn't selling it for me at first.
It looked
And I was
really
like-
a D-list. The
Yeah,
cover
I was
bad.
like, fuck.
It made you feel like it was actually like a house.
Yeah, it really did. It
Like
made
a
me feel like
Texas
it was.
Chainsaw style house.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'll give it a watch. So I watched it on my laptop, and I was
Teens run out of gas on the way to the Skinner concert.
Yeah,
It's
some
my
shit like that.
house.
Texas
I was
Chainsaw.
actually like Dylan. I was
In
very
Amityville,
surprised.
Texas.
Like this movie was from how it was filmed, the storyline. I didn't know it was found footage either until I started watching it. And I'm a found footage junkie. I love found footage films. But I was like, man, this movie, how original it is.
Yeah.
There's never anything that's been done like this before, where like it's based around haunted attractions and people people going to them, interviewing, and all this extreme shit. Like I said, my first thoughts, loved it. If you haven't watched it, it's on Hulu. So it's the
I think
sequel
it's on
to
Netflix as well, but I'm not too sure. That's where I saw
it. It
it.
may
No,
be
I-
the first one may be on
I
Netflix.
looked for it on
still.
Netflix, and it's not up
It's
anymore.
not. Then they're both.
That's where I first saw it. I believe. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're on Hulu. Excuse me.
You
Sorry,
good?
I almost died.
Don't die.
So it was directed by Bobby Roe. It was written by the director and Zach Andrews, his friend. They've been lifelong friends. It was released in October 10th, 2014. And just a quick synopsis for those of you who don't know. 5 friends are stalked by a group of mysterious and disturbed individuals while on a road trip looking for the ultimate haunted house attraction. Man, I don't even know what to say right now.
Like, honestly,
Let's get in spoiler talk now.
Like-
Fuck you guys.
all I'm going to say is that, one, why the fuck haven't we done this? Because
Oh,
this
dude.
is awesome. Like,
Yeah, I
just-
definitely agree.
The whole time I was watching this movie, I was like, this could be us. Like, why have we not done this? Like, we're spoiled and have Halloween Horror Nights here that we go.
Let's get something
2-3
straight.
times a
Let's
week.
get something straight. I'm white, but I'm not like pay to go to a haunted house to have some motherfucker like grab you by the butthole and like let me put you in a trunk. Like, I'm not. I don't want that.
I do.
Oh,
I don't
I got
want
some haunted
that.
Give
houses
it to
here
me.
for you.
Oh.
No, I don't want anyone touching me.
Screamageddon has 2 houses where they're called interactive, and you sign a waiver, and you get a glow stick, and they will take you and put you in hidden rooms within their haunts. So George,
No.
you can do it with me. Don't worry.
And
No,
there's Petrified Forest too,
Yeah.
which does that too.
No.
Blackout Nights, fantastic.
I'm sorry. No.
I do agree though. I would love to maybe in October we do like a small little road trip through Florida
Dude,
and go to these different
Like even like a
haunted
weekend.
attractions because there are so many in Florida. In this movie, when I first saw it, I was like, I want to do this. And what's
Literally.
fun is that they have maps for both movies where they show you all the haunts in the States plus the haunts that were featured in the movie.
And the
Well, we
haunts,
haven't even
and the
said
haunts
that.
are actually real.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the
they're real
haunts are
place.
one. This movie is like it's most of it.
I would
is
say like
ad-libbed.
95% real.
They're all friends. Okay, they all grew up with it. Like
They
it's
all use
Bobby,
their real names.
His brother Mike, Zach. I can't remember the other guy. I think Jason.
Michael,
I think it's Jason, if I'm not mistaken.
Mike.
No.
Mike's right here.
And then there's
Mikey?
Brandy.
Are
the
you talking about
girl.
the bearded dude?
No, I said Mike already.
That's
Oh.
Mike.
Yeah, that's Bobby's brother in real life.
You're Mike.
They play their brother in movies.
I'm Patrick.
Talking into Mike.
This is Dylan.
So what I really
Hello.
liked is that they did play themselves and that this was real. They were interviewing real people. They were getting real responses.
Were
for
all
their
the interviews real? Every single
Yeah,
one of them?
every one
Okay,
of them was
so
real.
Every
Now
single
that's
one.
Another
fucked
thing
up.
too. So a lot of the
Because
interviews,
some of them, I'm like, that one had to
No,
be scripted.
so
No,
like we were
they're
saying
real.
earlier, is like a lot of the interviews that were in this movie were actually filmed for a different actual documentary that they did for a like film festival. or
It
something
wasn't a
like that.
documentary. So the thing is like, so we just found this out today. Doing research, we found out that this movie was originally shot back in like 2009 or some shit like that. And it's basically the same premise: 5 friends go on this road trip for the extreme haunts, and they interview a whole bunch of people within the haunt community. They do all these houses. They filmed it in standard definition, and then the ending happens where you believe they're all dead. Spoiler, sorry.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends. They did a film festival. It was the Shockfest Film Festival, and they literally could tell the tension from all the people. Like you could drop a pin and hear it, kind of shit, because it was a sold out. People believed this shit was actually happening to them. So the director and Zach both like went up to the film festival guy and was like, cancel the Q&A. Like, we're not fucking doing it. And they hid.
just to keep that hype.
Yeah, because people literally thought this shit happened to them. And they received emails and from people saying like, you know, did you guys call the cops? What the fuck happened? Blah, blah, blah. Because this movie was made to make you feel like this shit actually happened to him. Which, I mean, it did. I mean, it's a movie.
Yeah,
This shit
exactly.
did. But like, none of the haunted
It's
house.
a mockumentary at most.
Yeah. The haunted houses aren't set designs. These are real life, like
Yeah.
tangible. You can go to these haunted houses and experience what they experienced in real life. It's crazy. Like it's never been
So
done
laser
before.
I could go to laser titties.
There's laser
that's
titties.
stop number
Laser
one.
titties. No. Okay,
Stop
but
That's stop
number
number
one.
1,
Laser
2,
titties.
3, 4, and 5.
Laser titties.
Write
Can
the-
we get
write-
the
write that down.
address?
Can you write that down?
I wrote
please?
it down.
Can we get the fucking address to the horror?
You want the
strip club?
haunted houses?
Yes. No, I want to
Yeah,
go to
no,
the
I
strip
want
club
that.
with
Yeah.
the horror. Strip club horror titties.
Yeah.
Horror.
No.
Horror.
Wait,
titties.
horror or horror?
Horror.
Horror titties.
Horror.
Okay, let's drop.
No, but there was like the interviews. Like they would find these dudes that like look like they work at haunted houses. Like the dirty dude named Cyrus with like the earring hanging down, the
Yeah.
Bike Week '97 shirt. Like shit, yeah, I'll grab your pecker in the dark. I don't give a fuck anything for a scare. And you're
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, is this dude real or is like,
and it was.
oh no?
It
In
was
the
real.
movie, there's a scene where they're looking up about a story about a kid who was arrested, who worked at a haunted attraction, and was arrested because he slaughtered his family. And they thought it was like a story of like it was fake.
And they discovered it while filming that movie.
While filming, they actually discovered it was real. When they're looking it up on the computer, like when Zach's character is researching it, it's real.
It's his real
like
reaction.
those reactions are like, holy shit, like that's not fake, that's true.
There were people working in the haunted houses that were doing parole
yeah.
services. Like
Hey,
part
man,
of their
what's wrong
parole
with having a little record?
was working at the haunted houses. I
Yeah.
don't want people on parole touching me.
No, see
Fuck that.
See that brings up an interesting conversation though, because like a lot of the first ones, it seemed like they were really backwoody. Some of them were backwoods haunted house attractions where that kind of stuff flies by, where they're not doing background tracks. Versus like the one in Atlanta, Georgia. What is it called? Anyone know off the top of their head? The huge one,
The
Necro.
I know what you're talking about. I don't
Oh,
know
the one that was at the Masquerade.
Yeah, shot at the old Masquerade. Shout out.
was, right?
Shout out the Masquerade in Atlanta.
That's when I was watching it. I was like, wait, is that
One
like
of the best
the
venues
Masquerade?
ever.
They
my
literally have
God.
2 stages called Heaven and Hell. It's awesome.
Heaven, Hell, and Purgatory. They had 3.
Netherworld.
Fucking nerd.
They Netherworld is a huge haunted house in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, Screamageddon, Halloween Horror Nights. These Hallow Scream. These are like real companies that are doing background checks that are making sure the people who are working in their haunts aren't fucking creeps.
Yeah.
But like the fact that like
That makes it more fun.
there was these creeps in these houses makes it even more scary.
Yeah.
And there was some of the houses had real body parts in them.
So sick.
So like I
Yeah,
mean,
these
like,
places will hire your cousin Dale off the
yeah,
bat.
literally.
Like,
Can we talk about porcelain?
Dude, such a
Oh
cool,
my God.
such a cool like iconic
I've
figure for the
never-
movie.
the first time I watched that in the scene where she gets on the RV
I was like, why would you do that in the first
and
place?
just screams, that it was like
She's
it was
just
like
quiet.
it was like Invasion of the Body Snatchers type
Yeah.
shit. You know, and that shit weirds me out. I don't know how to explain what that scenario is that you get put into for that, but that
and
whole
they probably just found her. It was like, we want you in our movie.
Yeah, I don't even know who she is.
I've
Yeah,
never been
who knows?
so creeped out, but so stoked about a character. Like I was like, I hate you, I don't like you, but holy shit, you're
So
so
Yeah.
you're introduced to her at the RV for the first time.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then no, she's in a house.
She's
She's
in
in
a
a
house.
house.
She's in a house.
And then she comes back, and then the alley scene, dude. Oh my God, where they kick the bottle, and he kind of like looks, and she just
The
comes out of
fire
darkness.
scene
The fire
where the
scene.
dude, where the black guy with the face paint comes out and goes, "Y'all enjoy my fire?"
Oh yeah, that
And then like he's sitting there like not wanting to have any of that conversation. He's like, and the one guy goes, "Oh yeah, all these backwoods places." And even
Oh, yeah.
I knew he
And-
screwed up. And,
and
he
he
goes,
goes,
"What do you mean backwoods?"
And
And
I
we're
was
just
like, boy, you fucked up.
"You shut, dude, shut up."
That's why you just go,
and like he just sits there and stares and like nothing comes of it. But it's like they just had an awkward night. That's all you have to assume.
Yeah, man. What else? Would you, Patrick? What
I thought that the movie, the way they did everything from the interviews and the how they did the found footage, the writing, I thought the acting was good. I thought it was pretty damn good.
yeah,
It was like all these perfect spices.
it was
And the
Brandy's
thing is-
first debut.
You
and
got
the
your
thing is, the
salt,
reason why
your
the acting-
pepper, you got
yeah.
your cayenne, your white pepper, just all that stuff comes together to make a nice.
And the thing is too is like
seasoning.
what worked for me is like is the chemistry with all the characters. I actually give a shit about these characters.
Yeah,
For real,
They
yeah.
make you
because they
definitely
are
care
friends
about them.
and they do actually do. care
everyone's
about
got a
each
big bearded friend.
Yeah,
other. Yeah, exactly.
Mike. Dude, the whole
Hey.
time I was like, hey, look, there's our Mike.
There's
He-
Mike.
The big bearded dude looked like Mike. He looked like my buddy Josh Card. Like he like, I was just like, not Josh.
I did like when they finally meet Blue Skeleton.
Yeah.
I liked how they were all separated into different themed rooms for each
Yeah.
one, and like I like towards the end, like you don't know if they're actually dead or not. Like you don't know like if these characters are like are they.
And that's
This is
what,
an extreme hunt. Are they actually being tortured and hurt?
Yeah.
Well,
or is
the
this,
good thing
or is
was
this like an epic scare?
Yeah, exactly.
It
Which
was-
is cool about
well,
this movie is because
it wasn't like Paranormal Activity where every time it was nighttime, it got more and more intense.
Yeah.
It was like they would go to a haunt and maybe they would be there, maybe they wouldn't.
And that's the thing, you didn't
And
know.
then the next time they were there, or they would fuck with them in the RV, and sometimes they wouldn't. But it was so peppered in, you were like, are they gonna get fucked with this time or no? Like, is that person a part of them, or is that just a scare actor? Or like,
Yeah.
are they in on it? Are they not? You were paranoid for them the whole time.
Yeah, which is it brings a cool element to a horror movie like this, especially with a found footage movie, to where because like we watch found footage movies and they're pretty much now like predictable.
Oh,
they're
so
they're
predictable.
linear. They're just
Yeah.
like,
Very.
oh,
very
look, boom,
yeah.
haunted,
They're all
boom.
Here's the thing: they're all
happened?
paranormal, supernatural found
Yeah.
footage, and these guys, this is once they released when they were right around the first time they were going to release this movie. Found footage was finally getting some hype.
Yeah.
But like now it's saturated the market, and every single movie is paranormal. You know, ghosts, things. This movie is a found footage movie that doesn't deal with anything paranormal. It's actual people being hunted.
Yeah,
Well, there was
it-
a
it-
2-year
it
span
honestly-
there for
it-
a long time where people were just dumping buckets of cash into like demonic found footage.
Oh
movies.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
still do.
Possession this, possession that, like paranormal this.
You
like,
say buckets, but it really doesn't cost that much to make those. Type
No,
of
they give
movies.
them one fucking camera and they're like,
okay,
here you go.
just a couple
Here's a
of buckets
Sony
of cash.
Handycam. Go on and have
whatever.
fun now.
You put in 2 buckets, you get like 8 back
Yeah.
Yeah.
because people are just like, this is terrifying.
Well,
No,
at the
it's
beginning,
not.
it was great. I mean,
Oh no, I definitely
like,
agree.
I remember when Paranormal Activity came out. Like now you look back, and
that
it's
was
trash.
a fun movie.
But like,
It
I
was
went to
fun.
go see that movie by myself because nobody wanted to go see it with me. So like, I'm in a crowded theater by myself, and like right
I
towards the
saw
very
that
end,
movie.
I'm just like slumped in my chair. Like,
You didn't
I
go.
s-
You didn't
God.
go with us to City Walk to go see that.
No, I went by myself.
I saw
in
that.
Waterford.
I saw that movie 2 months after I moved into my first house after moving out of my parents' house, and my house that I was in was already haunted. So
Perfect scenario.
And coincidence, the month that Paranormal Activity came out was the same month where I went to my first haunted house that wasn't Halloween Horror Nights. And it was Warehouse 31 in St. Augustine, which is in Jacksonville now, I think.
31.
Yeah,
But
in
Warehouse
Jacksonville
31
now.
was cool, and it had a cool backstory, like a Jersey Devil type thing, but with St. Augustine.
I was gonna say Jersey Shore. That's
Fun,
some scary
yeah,
shit.
Jersey Shore.
Watch out, some
Please, someone make a
muscle
Jersey
gorilla's
Shore
gonna
haunt.
come up
That'd
Hey,
be great.
fucking
Fist
let
pump you.
me tell you
Yeah.
one thing that's gonna scare you. You're gonna fucking gym. You're gonna fucking tan. You got fucking laundry.
You're
Check my
walk-
new fucking haircut.
You're walking around.
Ah!
You're walking around. Where's my cheese balls? Ah! No,
Oh,
but
God.
at that
Snooki comes in and just
at,
beats you.
at that haunted house, I actually split my head open.
What the
Jesus.
fuck?
Yeah, my friend Christian went really high, and I was like super scared. And there was a part where like they run you. There was a dude chasing us. And the guy goes, "Follow me this way." So we ran to a room that had a bunch of like shacks in it and like crab traps and like boxes. And he goes, "Stay right here." I said, "Okay." I've seen horror movies. I know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna pop, and then right when I thought that, this dude pops out with a chainsaw. I go to book it, but my friend's too high to function, so his foot
What?
sticks out, and I trip over it. But I don't fall to the ground. My left foot is gonna propel me upward out of fear. But as I'm coming down, I bang my head onto a crab trap,
Jesus.
and I
That's a
hit
story.
it. And right when I hit it, I go up and I start running. I leave my friends behind, and then my face gets all wet and it's blood. And I go into the 3D clown maze,
What a dork.
which is like, I can't make this up. I just start going, and like I'm having a moment where like I'm just holding my head, walking through the thing. People are going, "Ooh!" I'm like, "Dude, not now."
Not
So
today,
I just
motherfucker.
barreled
Okay.
through, and there's blood coming out of my head. And then they're like, "Hey, can I get a thing from my head?" They're like, "Sure." So they send a guy, and this dude's staring at me, and he goes, "So what'd you think of the haunted house?" I'm sitting there holding my bloody head, going, "Yeah, it was great, dude. Where's the Band-Aid? Like, who's gonna patch me up? Don't ask me questions." But dude, it's a great haunted house. Then they did it again next year in St. Augustine, and then it got so big they had to move it to Jacksonville,
Damn.
which is like,
That's always good though. When you get-
yeah,
That's like feeling upwards.
Yeah. But
they use my testimonial. Bloody great, like
think-
thumbs up.
Bloody great.
I think one of that's yes. I think one of the more terrifying things in this movie, besides being like kidnapped and like they had the sacks over the head, so they didn't know where they were going, and they were like taking one of them off the bus at a time, was the element of being buried alive.
I hate
But
that.
also
That's like my
being
ultimate fear.
streamed, because Brandy
Yeah.
becomes Coffin Girl, which she becomes like this famous person on YouTube.
Oh, no, we're going to the second movie.
You know, we're
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
segueing to the circle,
Okay.
house,
Which you can.
because you can literally watch the house
Back to
October
back.
built, and then immediately
Yeah, and
start the houses that
You could splice them
October built
together.
too, and it's a continuation. It picks up immediately where the first one picks off.
And then
I'm,
jumps.
I'm so.
What?
And then jumps.
And then jumps. Yeah, it goes to a year, I think, something after the
Yeah.
events. But I mean, like,
Still, it's a nice blend to watch them both at the same, like, back to back.
Yeah,
'cause,
honestly,
like,
that's what I did. I watched them back to back.
that's the only time I've done it this week because this is the first time I saw the second movie.
yeah,
Yeah, same here. I
So-
saw the first movie.
I saw the first one like
I've seen the
Couple
first
years
one
ago.
twice, the second one once.
I didn't
Yeah.
see the second one going where it went,
Really,
like with the same character.
the ending is a fucking twist,
yeah.
The
and I loved it.
which makes the end. It makes the ending which makes the ending in the beginning of the makes the ending of the first movie and the beginning of the second movie a combined twist.
I have
Yeah.
I have a lot of
which I've never,
I have a lot of things to say about the second movie. And to be honest,
What are they, George?
I kind of wish I didn't watch the second movie
Why?
because it
'Cause
kind of
he-
ruined the first movie.
He kind of likes the open ending of the first movie.
Not
Okay.
even okay. So not even that.
Well,
so
both movies begin with quotes.
Okay.
Did y'all see
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
the second one's a
both-
Marilyn Manson quote too. It's
Well,
awesome.
the first one I have him here.
Oh, look at that.
The first one is a Walter John Williams quote that says, "I'm not afraid of werewolves or vampires or haunted houses. I'm afraid of what real human beings do to other real human beings."
Which is fucking
Which is
the-
true.
So true.
It's absolutely true. That's the scary
very
shit.
nice
That's why
foreshadow.
Strangers is so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Don't get me wrong. Like werewolves and haunted houses, this shit scares me.
But they're not technically,
They're spooky.
they're not real.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, but-
you can write them off in your
They're
head.
not
like,
real.
"Ah, it's not real.
Oh, vampires aren't real. But
Vampires
human
are fucking
beings
real.
are real. They are real things.
yeah,
Tangible
and a lot of them,
motherfuckers.
most of them are terrible.
Yeah, about 95% of them are terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all are mean.
just trash.
Y'all are mean to me.
And like that is, and a lot of my friends are like, yeah, well, those movies like they're fun, but they don't scare me. It's like, I want like real situations like that, and even like that movie Hush.
Oh, I
Like,
love Tush. So
that's
good.
like a real situation that could
That was
happen,
creepy.
and
Yeah.
it's very creepy.
Those are true. I do feel like the horror movies that do deal with things that are real. That guy has the biggest hickey on his neck. Sorry. We have a window in the studio, and this kid has a hickey.
Patrick
the size
literally
of
ran to go follow.
2 quarter. And Patrick's literally staring at. Dude, he has 2 giant.
Oh my god, dude! Make out much?
Apparently not.
What is Patrick doing? Patrick, come back.
Dude, Patrick, that dude is in the prime of his college life right now.
Okay. Okay, so let's.
Some lamprey latched onto this dude and just did not let go.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That I just saw it out of the corner of my eye, and it fucked me up.
What
so
are
I.
we, 14?
So I
He
had-
comes inside. It's eczema, you asshole!
You got eggs.
Okay,
You
so
got eczema?
where were the? Okay, what was?
I
yeah.
like them scrambled.
So
And
like,
then shut up. And then there's the second movie is a Marilyn Manson quote, which is really funny because I had this conversation with my grandmother of all people the other day. Me and my grandmother have real ass conversations. But the second movie begins with a quote from Marilyn Manson that says, "Times have not become more violent; they have just become more televised."
Damn.
100% true.
And it's true. There have been horrible people, serial killers. It's like, oh well, all these people doing murder and like they haven't. It's like people make the argument like they took God out of schools and all this shit. And now they're shooting up schools, and it's like there were people. There was a story like the 1960s where a janitor, I guess, who got fired, went onto a kindergarten playground with an AK and opened fire. So, and I mean, Jack the
no
Ripper,
words.
and like all those other people, like all those old turn of the century serial killers, people have been doing terrible things. You
since
just
the
didn't
dawn of
know
time.
about it.
Yeah, I mean, with globalization, with the increase of technology,
The internet.
the internet, you have information literally at your fingertips. So I mean, like, yeah, people do a lot of shitty things, and you're gonna see a lot of it because it's there. It's televised.
When-
it's on the internet. Like,
When
you can
things are
see
more
it.
readily
Easy
available
access.
to get, then yeah, things are gonna ramp up.
You're gonna see an increase
But-
in stories. Duh, that's how that works.
yeah.
The future.
But I love how like they do those quotes because I think those quotes are on purpose.
they're
Of course.
they're like foreshadowing.
In a way, yeah.
In the first one, they're talking about like I'm terrified with the acts of human beings. And the acts being that there was the person who worked at the haunted house who went home in his fucking costume every night until he slashed his parents.
Yeah.
There was the girl, I think, who wanted to scare people and accidentally fucked up and hung herself.
Oh, yep.
And everyone thought it was a prop for the thing. And
Oh, yeah, for like
didn't
3
notice
days.
for like 3 days that
Yeah.
there was an actual dead person in the entrance to the fucking haunted house. And then
That's
the people
real. That
using
actually happened.
That's a real fucking story. Like that's what I love about these movies. They put real life events into their movies, so it makes it more realistic. Like it's not so far fetched because it's like, who is to say that a haunted house someone in a haunted house doesn't take it to that level,
Yeah.
take it to that extreme where they're like, yeah, let's have a haunted house, but let's fucking kill people.
I mean, and there's
And no,
also
and not like everyone, but like certain people, like people
Yeah.
going in the house. Like
I can see people thinking that's a good cover up.
Yeah,
exactly. And the cool thing about these both these movies, more apparently in the first movie, like you can't really tell what's real and what's actually scripted.
yeah.
Going back
Going to the second
to
one.
why.
The second one,
The
though,
second one ruined it for
I'm gonna
me.
agree with George on that one. I think that the second one is a missed opportunity to propel a franchise even further.
Yes.
Well,
The second
So,
one, you're gonna think of think of Empire, how strong that was compared to New Hope, propelling it into a trilogy. It's like your second movie's got to be just as strong. Like Halloween 2,
yeah,
Yeah.
I liked just as much as the first Halloween.
True.
And then they went with a separate direction for the third one. All right.
All right.
Okay, you can do whatever you want. It's your thing, but I don't. There was elements in the movie that I didn't. That I felt like the first one was more constant in
Yeah.
a way that
Okay.
whether it hits you subconsciously or whether it hits you up front, it's gonna be. It was just a lot more constant. The second one was. There was a lot of there was a lot of foot off the gas
Yeah. I mean,
and kind of campy things in there.
Well, the thing is, the second one is more. It almost like doesn't even feel like a horror movie per se or a found footage. It's like, oh, I'm watching this documentary, and then the last like 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, now
shit's happening.
the shit's
So, I mean, like,
happening.
in
the
the
rest of the time, I'm just touring these cool places I want to go to and writing
Yeah.
them down.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. And I mean, like, the second one, we're dealing with the 5 friends who are recovering after the events. We find out that, they're not dead. They're actually alive. So they're dealing with the post-traumatic stress disorder with all that PTSD with that. And they go back at it. They're like, all right, we're going to do haunts, but we're not going to do extreme
For
haunts.
money.
For money, exactly. Because they got a lot of hype.
We need
a
Coffin Girl.
People want Coffin Girl, so they
Yeah,
have,
everyone's alive.
yeah.
What the hell?
See,
that
going back again,
that goes.
why I hate it. So, like, the first one, you're like, the whole time, you're like, fuck, is this real? Are they going to die? Like, oh my God, they're dead. They're in a coffin. End of story. Like, they actually died. Holy shit.
Well, I mean,
I just got a great story.
You don't know if they die. They leave it open-ended to make you assume, are they dead?
Exactly.
Are they not dead? So, I mean, seeing that they're not dead, I mean, they want to make a franchise with this movie. That's fine. Because, yeah, this second movie isn't as dark and scary as the first one, but it's still a fun movie.
No, it's still
like,
fun. It's still great.
They still go to really cool haunts. They do the 5K zombie run thing, which is really cool. And there was a lot of cool
That zombie run was
shots.
cool.
No cool 5Ks.
Listen, I understand.
Running, come
Running
on.
is not fun. I agree with you.
Come on.
Running
But,
from zombies, kind of cool.
There was
Well,
a cool,
yeah,
there was a
look at
cool
the
shot in
fucking
there
T-shirt.
where they're in the subway area of that place, and
That was so sick.
porcelain is sitting in the back of the subway car.
Yeah.
and it's kind of like a quick shot. So if you don't see it, you're not gonna know it's there. Like when I saw it, I stopped at rewind. I was like, what did I just see?
I thought that shot was like kind of like pointless. I was like, why did they do that? Now I know.
Now you
Yeah.
know,
I missed
because
it.
porcelain
Yeah, I actually
is
missed
right
it.
there. So if you don't, like I said, if you don't see it, it's kind of like a weird shot. But once you see what's there, you're like, oh, that's creepy. Porcelain is following them again. So here we are, introduced again. No, she's introduced in the movie a couple of times.
Yeah, porcelain doll.
So is Blue Skeleton.
Blue Skeleton is.
We start seeing elements of the past popping up,
and
fucking
because we
with
see
them.
him stalking the group.
Yeah.
But then there's the shot
Oh God, I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're trying to say.
of the RV going down the road,
And then he pops his head out.
and the dude is hanging on under the RV like a Scooby-Doo villain. Is hanging on underneath the mystery machine that is the RV. That's how he's trailing these people. Is by hanging on underneath the RV. And I'm just like, oh.
I mean,
What's funny is that happened after the shot where he was in a helicopter. I'm like, obviously you have money to sit in a helicopter, but now you need to hitch a ride with these dudes in the next town.
Well,
like,
it's
come
not
on,
the
bro.
same person.
Really, like,
It is.
It's not. How do you know? They're in a mask.
Because I want him to be.
Okay, well, you can't assume that. They're two different people.
I also
I
really
already assumed it.
So Blue Skeleton is a bunch of different people within the haunt organization.
It's not a person.
It's not a person. It's
an ambience.
Yeah.
not like
It's an idea.
But no, I
not
definitely
like
agree
Red
with you.
Skeleton, the comedian. He's
It was
not one person.
It was kind of ridiculous. That shot was kind of funny. Like it was like, why is he?
He
But
pops
then
his head out.
again-
You're like, I'm
yeah.
like,
But you
God.
kind of think about it like, if there was a car
I
trailing
heard the
them
music.
everywhere
I
they
heard
went.
I heard the Scooby-Doo music when I saw that.
Yeah, but if there's a car trailing them everywhere they went, they would get suspicious. So I understand that they did that to kind of make.
Yeah, but
it
you're
like,
in an RV. Are you really going to be looking at a car like, hey, what the,
No, you're getting wasted.
You're telling me that you never look behind you when you're driving, and if a car's following you,
in a car, but an RV, like everything's kind of
Usually
so
the only car following me.
yeah,
is
but
no
I mean,
big
you
back
have
window.
your side mirrors act as your rear view mirrors.
Yeah,
for
but
big
like,
vehicles.
who's gonna really be like, oh wow, the same Jeep?
An observant driver, Dylan.
I mean, if
observant
Blue
driver.
Skeleton was that thorough with it, they would just rent different cars.
Well, I
All
usually
right,
leave
here
cars
we
in
go.
the dust.
If you
so I
want
don't really have that
okay,
problem.
hold on. Here is my major problem with this movie: the RV driving scene. So they tear gas them or sleep gas them
When they break in.
when they break in.
Yeah, I guess.
What is
gas
someone
thing.
on SWAT?
Yeah, like they like sleep gas them and
Hey,
then
Lieutenant,
they
I gotta
drop.
borrow a couple of these things.
But they
real
didn't have to
quick.
do that in the first movie. They just walked in and touched their faces and shit.
Well, I mean, they weren't driving. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the thing in this movie.
Yes.
They drive the car to North
they
Carolina.
drive the RV all the way to North Carolina to help to
Yeah, and if a
Not
Russian guy
Hellfest,
tells
the
you
fuck-
like, "Hey, what's the craziest haunt-"
Hellbent.
Hellbent, and if a Russian guy tells you where to go, like where's the craziest place he's been at,
You go to.
You don't fucking go to it.
You go to it.
You don't
No.
You don't listen to Russians.
You go. You want the most
Shout out to my
crazy
brother's wife,
fucking
I'm
thing
sorry.
since Putin took office. You go to Hellbent.
See, now I'll never listen to you.
Okay.
Yeah, see, too late.
The second you say that, I'm not going. That's like the
Hellbent
last
was
place I'm
kind of
going.
cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I liked the fact that we got to see it. Like,
Shouts out to our Russian listeners because we do have some.
yeah. Shout out to you guys. We're just
yeah,
kidding.
shout out. We don't trust you.
Jesus.
God, we do. I'm sorry.
I don't know you, but you're up to something.
If Dylan's not here next week waiting at the door, we know why.
Exactly. I liked how.
God damn it.
I liked how.
I'll be in a submarine.
You get to see like Hellbent from the outside.
Yeah.
Like you come up to it and they turn on the fucking lights and it's dark and they're let in. My only complaint is who's driving the drone. Is that Blue Skeleton's drone? Is that their drone?
I have no who. I haven't seen anyone pull out their phone or anything when
That's the worst
It was
part
the
for me.
driver.
Okay.
The driver was the drone. The drone. handler.
No, but think about it too. Okay, well we're gonna have to talk about the very end if we're gonna talk about that because there's my theory on
Spoilers.
that.
Just let it be known, guys. If you haven't seen this movie, pause here because we're about to ruin the fucking ending, and it's a twist. So if you haven't seen it, pause, come back, and then enjoy the rest of this episode.
So can I go? On
Go ahead,
this
dude.
one? All right, so
Wait a minute.
Go.
Now.
all right, perfect. Okay, cool.
What the twist?
Oh my God, I was waiting for that confirmation. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Don't hold your breath.
Well, it was just like the first movie where they get brought to the thing, and then
Yes.
everyone gets brought into the house all secretively. Homeboy has like I don't
They
know
get brought into North Carolina,
50-foot
they're just like,
chainsaw.
okay.
Oh my dude!
That dude
I
had, like-
saw the chainsaw. I was like, "How is he handling that?"
That dude had an anime-sized chainsaw.
Dude, that chainsaw had its own music.
Yeah.
Okay, did you? Okay,
For
that
real.
chainsaw had its own theme music. It
And,
was
well,
awesome.
and the only time they used it was for like a shifty like drawbridge entrance.
Yeah.
Like the one guy was like, "You can go in." Like he didn't
And
say
any
that. but he
minute
was like,
I'll drop
Cue
it.
music. He's
Yeah.
lifting the chainsaw.
I'll lift my chainsaw for you. And then like he lifts it, and then he's like, put it back down. And that was the only time. But no, so they get brought into the thing, into the hellbent fucking catacombs or whatever the fuck that building was. And then
Your
they get
mother's house.
they get the bags put on them and stuff, just like
Not the
first.
bags. They put on
Oh, like
hoodies.
the hoodies. Oh, the hoodies. Yeah, they're like hoodies that zip
Skeleton
up.
hoodies.
They're like Hot Topic hoodies or whatever. They're like
They zip
21
all the way
Pilot
up.
hoodies or whatever.
I will take 20, please.
And then like they all get like chloroformed, and
Yeah.
then the woman's alone again, and you're
What
like,
do
oh
they?
great, she should have just said no, but now here we are, and that's a bunch of shit goes through. And
I
then,
will say
like-
the kill scenes were fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
she goes
Dude,
through the
those
same
were
shit
cool.
again. She goes
No,
through the
no,
same
no,
shit
no.
again. Well, no, because she didn't see them die the first time.
Yeah, correct.
This time they show each of her friends getting killed. So now you're like, oh no, it's real this time.
Yeah. Like, oh fuck, they're actually
Which is
killing
cool.
these
Which is
people.
cool. You're like, oh shit, it's real. Like the one guy that looks
He
like
get-
Mike gets his head lit on fire, and then one guy gets his arm cut off, and like the other guy's hanging, and like she's just going through all this shit of like, oh my god, my friends are actually dying. What the fuck am I gonna do?
And then porcelain comes again.
And then porcelain comes in,
And she's like, hey, let me spill the beans.
She's
for
like,
you.
and
let me
then
save the day.
spills the beans on the whole operation, which is basically all her four friends
Are
have
just-
been in on the whole thing
With the blue
since the
skeleton
last
gang.
movie. Since the last movie, they've been in on. I don't know if it was to purposely scare her and make her like a figure for pumping up viral ticks.
I don't think that was a plan. I think that became the plan.
And that
after
became
the
the
first
plan,
one.
yeah. But it's like those four friends ended up exploiting her to pretty much be like,
For money.
you're Coffin Girl, you're the one everyone wants to see. You're
You're
the one
hot.
who survived. Yeah, you're a girl, so guys want to see it. So like,
Yeah.
Guys want to
we're
fuck
gonna
you.
make money like this and shit.
So-
you know, and like total asshole shit move. And it's weird because like, why is Porcelain gonna show you all of this when your whole team and these four dudes are in on it together to make money?
Yeah.
Why would you spoil it for the
Because
girl?
porcelain feels bad.
I guess she might. Woman, hey, you never want to hear woman to woman, but no girl ever wants to have that conversation. The girl to girl, woman to woman conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah. So she there's a gun in the box, but there was supposed to be a check for all the money.
Yeah.
They replaced it with a gun with like a blood pack in it, and she goes outside.
Well, don't say that yet. She just pulls the gun out and fucking. All the guys are like, whoa, 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 whoa! It's us, it's
Yeah,
us,
it's
Brady!
us.
Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
And-
she's
And then
like,
she does the thing.
she fucking,
She does the
she
thing.
fucking pulls the trigger, dude. She fucking blows her goddamn
Yeah,
brains
she-
out.
She
pulls
swallowed
the
the gun
trigger.
and went,
Yeah, she
pull
pulled
the trigger, bitch.
She pulls the trigger and blows her brains out. And then the one guy that looks like Mike is like, what did you do? And it's like, you were in on it too. Like,
Hey.
you're all guilty. No,
God damn it, I wasn't involved.
Mike, you were just as guilty as all of them.
Mike, you're always involved.
I'm
you know how
sorry.
people with big beards are. You're all connected. You all
But-
have forums.
And then after what it does is it shows a flashback to Porcelain leading her to the room.
See, that weirded me out. Like, I thought, I was
And
like, wait,
then-
what did I miss? I was like, wait, what? And then I went, oh.
And
I
then, like,
see.
You know, Porcelain leaves her back. It's flashback. Yeah, you're like, fuck, this is a flashback scene. Porcelain like whispers into her fucking ear, and she's like, put the fucking gun in your goddamn blah blah blah.
He'd be like, your friends fucking suck.
Your friends fucking suck. And maybe that's what she did. Maybe Porcelain's like, fuck you, fuck your friends, dude. They're out here trying to get money for you and shit. And then, of course, it's
Hermana
revealed.
to hermana.
They do the whole scene again. She pulls the trigger, blows her brains out. And then when they're all freaking out trying to call the ambulance, she gets up and it says, fuck you. And
Oh, she
she's
doesn't even
mad
say
at
that. She
them.
just sits up and she just looks pissed off. She's like, mm-hmm.
And then,
know.
and then,
I will say I did not expect the twist.
no.
When it happened, I was like, holy
I thought she
fucking
actually killed
shit.
herself.
all of it, and this is going to be my biggest gripe about the movie. All of that would have been would have been fine and dandy if it was shot properly.
Because they did it through drone scenes.
They did it through the drone scenes, and all the drone scenes, to me, look like camera quality of like a Travel Channel haunted lighthouse show.
Apparently, you watched it.
Ghost Hunter.
But
Ghost Adventures.
where
I'm
it's-
your host, Zach Briggs.
where it's like not gritty enough for film, but like too realistic, and it's like just like the panning shots, and like there was a couple of times where the girl was running out of Hellbent and the drone was following her, and you could see dudes with cameras like in the camera crew,
Oh, yeah.
like trying to duck down, but you totally saw them.
That's the problem with drone scenes is that, like, since they have such a
You can
huge
only-
bird eye
You
view.
can only get really secondary unit camera shots.
Yeah, you really
don't
got to
wa-
be picky with those drones
Oh, God.
shots.
Hickey Herman is back.
Hickey Herman.
It's just
I fucking love it.
is just standing right there,
I
and,
still haven't
and
seen
both
Hickey
Hickeys
Herman.
have like eyeballs.
Oh,
just
I gotta watch
staring
this.
Look at the
me.
window.
This is Hickey Herman. He has a hickey the size of a fucking quarter on his.
Holy shit!
Yeah, as you can
Oh
hear
my
our
God,
reaction
boys.
as we record here
That's
in
the-
Black and Gold
that's the-
Studios.
that's the-
Let's go interview
That's
him.
the real.
Let's
haunt.
go interview.
That's the real haunt.
That's the real horror of the UCF.
What vampire or succubus did you take to the library last night, or did you take to fucking Arrow?
Bro, I think you went out with Morbius last night, bro.
Oh my God!
damn
what
it.
girl did you
But-
take to Tanqueray's last night, and you
Jesus.
just like
We don't
So-
talk about what
But
happens
yeah,
in Tanqueray.
The thing
stays
is
in
that,
Tanqueray.
you could really only get secondary unit camera shots out of a drone. You can't get dramatic like reveal shots out
Correct.
of it, and
You
like
need
and
up close.
You need
personal
up close,
shots.
and then like Blue Skeleton standing up there, not saying anything, not doing anything. Which I guess you're like, oh, I don't really care if she knows or not.
Yeah.
Because like it showed when it panned out, there is panned out to a YouTube page of like 2 million views,
2
3
million
million
views,
views, 4 million views.
Because I don't think they show the
And
after
plus,
effects.
I mean, the
if
people
everyone
don't-
was on if everyone was on board, why did he hang out in the bottom of the RV then?
Because they
Yeah.
didn't want Brandy to know.
She ain't driving.
But no, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but
like,
okay. So here's the thing: if who
I think
who
they're
but,
trying.
who but Brandy would be like that car's been following.
No,
us.
no. But this is what I mean. Like the twist that we see after wasn't aired. I don't think they showed that on YouTube.
No, they
No,
they
no.
show
Only Brandy knows.
they only show her blowing her brains out. That's probably it. So
Damn.
so everyone else watching
No more
it through
coffin
the,
girl, motherfucker. She's
so,
dead.
So everyone watching it on the internet sees the videos from the people like from their perspective, but also Blue
Right.
Skeleton like were sneaking on these people. So it makes it look like Blue Skeleton is finding people and causing them to kill themselves. So it just builds up more hype for them. You know what I mean?
which is awesome.
So like, yeah, it is awesome. It's kind of fucking cool.
see if I wrote it,
Okay.
You
Think-
see what
I would
do.
have done it a little differently. I thought about it, and I was like, the first movie was perfect.
Yes.
The way it went, the way it was shot, everything about it. I don't really have any complaints about that movie. I think that movie offers genuine.
Would you say it's a
frights.
solid 10?
No, I'm not gonna say solid 10.
I give it
Okay.
a 9. Fuck you guys.
but
It's
I'm,
like a
but I'm
8.
gonna say like even like if what they wrote into the movie didn't scare, even if you had what they wrote into the movie to scare you and the actual general haunts themselves, people doing the scare acting and like popping out, that shit was scaring you too because it was like you were there.
yeah.
So it was cool. Then the second movie, I would have had it to where it was like the second movie, it turned out like to be real. And this time around, they wanted to take it extreme, and they did end up killing the people. And then the third movie would have been a whole new batch of people
Trying to find that haunt or investigate.
because it would be
That would've
like
been
Blue
cool.
Skeleton would start being more sporadic or a little bit more underground because of what they did.
Yeah.
Because like at the beginning of the movie, the cops like show me your hands, and the guy goes away. Like the cops, like the dude was digging the hole, and like they were gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not ramp that up even more? That part of the movie, like where they are doing shit that's illegal, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not kill them? and then have a whole new group trying to find it, and then like they have to like not do battle, but like they have to experience the shit, but they're a little bit more better equipped, and it's almost like
Got my fucking crossbow.
but it's kind of like Green
motherfucker.
Room in a way,
Yeah, I know. I got
where
you.
it would be people against a bigger group of a
White
scarier
supremacists?
force.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Insert white supremacists.
a couple of the people
Insert
in the
the cult
suits may
followers.
have been white
Yeah.
supremacists.
Let's be
No,
honest.
this is the deep south. No, this
is North Carolina. That's still deep south.
well, because the two took place up north.
That's north.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
right.
The
It
first
up
one
north.
was south.
Yeah.
So some of the people, well, I mean,
They're there.
Blue Skeleton is south.
Yeah.
North Carolina is north, but it's south.
It's yeah. Yeah.
But I would have had it go that way
Yeah.
because it would have left an even more high stakes thing for the third movie. Because the people could have been like, oh, that wasn't real. Like, oh, like that's just for clicks. And then like they would have had to try even harder. Or
to
maybe
prove that it is
they would
real.
have been picked. Maybe they would have done something to catch Blue Skeleton's attention.
Yeah.
And then they get stalked. And then they have to go through it. But like I said, they're a little bit more better equipped. And it's like almost Purge-esque thing kind of too, where like they fight back and they do kill some of the people in the haunt and vice versa. And it's
I don't know.
like
I just
last man
feel like
standing
that's
kind of
not
thing.
the overall feel they're going for their movies. It would be cool, don't get me wrong. That sounds like it'd be a really fucking cool storyline. I just feel like they're trying to make you guess what's real and what's not real in these
that's
movies.
the scary part.
And that's the scary thing. I think that's what they want to do. They want to make you always question what's going on. The cool thing is that we did some research, and apparently they're trying to make this a 4-movie franchise. So there is going to be a Houses October Built 3 and 4. So who knows really what they're going to.
They know better
for.
than I do. I'm
That is-
sure.
they know better than all of us.
They're the pros, not me.
So I mean, like
I just have my stupid
2
opinions.
is different from 1, and 1 is different from 2. So we may see that each one of these movies is kind of filmed differently. Still in that found footage film, but I mean, like the theme and tones are going to be a little bit different there. Maybe
Right.
they do go to a point where they go to another actual super. Maybe they go to Europe and do a very obscure haunt there and shit, actually like a Hostel-esque type of
I don't
thing.
I don't see the girl coming back.
I don't either.
I see the girl being like, nope. Fool me
That was
twice.
the last time.
Fool
I'm
me
not
twice.
fucking doing
I'm
this.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely
I just
agree
don't
that-
get fooled.
Yes,
What?
Patrick.
But I don't know, man. For me, the House is October Built 1 and 2. I mean, say what you say about the second one. Is it as good as the first one? No, but I mean, it is a
it's
decent.
still good.
It's a decent
it's still good.
sequel. I mean, when you think about it, some sequels are usually fucking stinkers. This one is an enjoyable watch.
Yeah.
If you kind of take away the things that are kind of like we're nitpicking and whatnot, they're still fun watches.
I mean, they really showed off like the 5K, and they really showed.
But
you know
we're
what?
dorks and
but
we
the funny
nitpick
part,
everything.
the funny part was
Exactly.
like there was the scene with like the pub crawl, and like I
Yeah.
was looking at it and I go, oh, when is Mini Kiss gonna show up? And then Mini Kiss shows up,
Ah,
and I'm like that is a total Mini Kiss.
but that wasn't planned. That was like they didn't make Mini. They were just at that.
Well, I mean,
huge
Mini-
event,
Mini
and
Kiss
Mini
is-
Kiss happened to be there.
I have seen a Kiss cover band and a Mini Kiss at Halloween Horror Nights. I've seen them both.
yeah,
There was a killer Kiss cover band like back in like the beginning 2000s when I went, because I've been going for a really long time, and I just felt I was like, yo, this is totally a place that Mini Kiss would be at. And of course they walk out on stage and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a fun scene. Mike in his white suit covered in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
He's
out
wearing
of
my suit.
out of both these movies, what did you guys give them a rating? House
So
of October Built
for the
1
first
and 2.
one, I give that a 9.5,
9.5.
and for the second one, I give it down to a 7.5.
Okay, George.
I'm going with a flat 8 and a flat 7.
Okay, Dylan.
I'm gonna go with a flat 8, and I'm gonna probably say the second one probably gets a 6.5.
All right, I'm gonna do a 9 on the first one, and I'll give them an 8 on the second one. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I like the things they did and presented, and they brought some characters back. That
It took away from the magic of the first one, and I'm putting my foot down.
Oh God. But guys, if you haven't seen them, please watch these movies. They're a lot of fun. Support independent directors. They're both on Hulu right now, so if you have a Hulu account, stream it.
Take the time to watch them.
Oh, they're definitely
watch
a,
both of them
they're
at
definitely
once.
a watch.
A fun fact
Both
is
at
that
once.
there is an actual original The House is October Built movie that they actually remade, which is the the one you watch on Hulu is going to be the one they remade.
Yeah.
If you are wanting to watch the original Houses of October build, if you buy the Blu-ray, it comes with that original cut of the movie, which is what they premiered at the 2011 Shock Film Festival things. So if you're looking for something like that, it's a completely different movie. Has a lot of hype around it. So buy the Blu-ray if you want that, because that's I'm going to purchase it because I really want to watch it.
You already Amazon Primed it.
Exactly. But tell us your thoughts. We would love to hear what you guys have to say about these movies, your reviews, your thoughts, ideas, blah, blah, blah. If you like them or if you hate them, whatnot.
I mean, you can tell these movies were made by genuine horror fans.
Exactly.
I would buy the
true
first
horror
one
fans.
and give them my money for sure.
Yeah. But as always, guys, follow us on Instagram, Twitter at Horror Junkies FL.
Also follow me. I need money. I'm moving out next month.
Follow Patrick Delirious Tunes. He does zombie caricatures and monster. He does commission work and stuff like that. So if you want something cool,
Yeah,
hit
moving
him
out of
up.
the car.
Moving out of the car. But yeah, follow us on social media. Leave us a review. It really does help us get to more listeners who may enjoy our show or may not enjoy our show. So
Give us some money on the Patreon.
give us some money on the Patreon, and we will send you some cool stuff. We have stickers. We're working on shirts and things like
You
that.
can get a
I'll
picture
draw you
of me.
something
Get a
something
picture
nice.
of George, and we'll sign it with our butt cheeks.
Yes.
We'll send you George's black balls.
I don't think anyone wants that. Like I said, review, follow us, send us your weird stuff to review at horrorjunkiepodcast@gmail.com. And as always, guys, this has been another hairy, sweaty, and weird episode of the Horror Junkies podcast. I'm your host,
Horror Junkies
Mike.
Podcast.
I'm Pat.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Jorge.
Stay weird, y'all.
Also, stay tuned to our interview.
Watch
Hell yeah.
movies, hail
Stay
Satan.
tuned. There's a special interview after this episode.
Surprise!
If you're listening to this in the car and you're on your way home,
We'll be in
turn
your
around
house.
because we're in your house.
We're in your house.